Let's start with a fundamental truth. Everyone projects out of their body during sleep. Yes, you read that right. Every single night, your consciousness ventures beyond the physical. The real challenge isn't achieving astral projection, it's remembering it. This is where most people get stuck, believing OBEs are difficult or impossible, when in reality, they're as natural as breathing. The problem lies in our habitual memory processes and the way we approach reality from a purely physical, 3D perspective. Once we understand that we're already multidimensional beings, the door to conscious exploration opens wide. This is perhaps the most important concept for understanding astral projection, the mind split effect. During an OBE, your mind doesn't simply leave your body. It splits into multiple copies that operate simultaneously. You have your physical body/mind here in bed, your projected body/mind exploring other realms, and often a dream body/mind as well. When you wake up, these separate memory streams must merge into a single coherent memory. Your habitual beliefs, memory processes, and your higher self all influence whether you remember or forget. Without memory, the experience might as well never have happened. Understanding this split is crucial because it explains why OBEs seem elusive when they're actually happening regularly. So how do we bridge the gap between experience and memory? There's a delicate window of opportunity, a magical flickering state between sleeping and waking. As you awaken, your consciousness transitions through this brief phase where recall becomes possible. Learning to recognize and utilize this state is key to successful astral projection. Think of it like learning to ride a bicycle, but instead of balancing against gravity, you're balancing on the razor's edge between dimensions. This isn't about forcing an experience. It's about becoming aware of what's already occurring and gently guiding your attention to remember. Here's where things get spiritually significant. During astral projection, you're much closer to your higher self than in ordinary waking consciousness. This proximity means that affirmations and commands have a more direct impact. For example, if you experience vision problems while out of body, simply commanding "give me light" or "give me clarity" often brings immediate results. This reveals the underlying principles of manifestation. Your higher self takes direct action in subtle realms. Aligning with this dynamic force rather than working against it solves many problems, eases natural fears, and dramatically improves your results. Your higher self holds the keys not just to OBEs, but to all psychic abilities and spiritual development. Astral projection and lucid dreaming are more than fascinating phenomena, they're spiritually significant states that challenge our understanding of reality. They provide glimpses of our higher purposes and encourage us to question what's real. Interestingly, there are profound similarities between OBEs, lucid dreams, and the afterlife. Life in the physical universe appears to be an illusion, a persistent one, but an illusion nonetheless. The same applies to OBEs and dreams. When spirits pass on, they often don't realize they've died because their new reality feels so similar to physical life. They can still walk on beaches, hug loved ones, and live much as they did before. The main difference? Anomalies, like melting hands or changing text, that signal they are in a non-physical realm. These anomalies actually help spirits realize their situation and move forward in their spiritual evolution. Let's get practical. If you want to improve your astral projection recall, verbal affirmations are far more powerful than silent ones. Why? Because speaking activates your throat chakra, which is linked to your astral self, projecting your voice directly onto the astral level. Your higher self is more receptive there, so combine verbal and silent affirmations daily. Speak and act as if you already astral project easily. The best advice is simple: keep practicing. You leave your body every night. It's just a matter of learning to remember. Start with basic skills, be consistent, and trust the process. This isn't about complicated techniques. It's about shifting your awareness and working with the natural abilities you already possess.